It's midnight. I am in the Hilton by Newark Airport, and we are trying the Clay integration with ChatGPT. I'm going to tell you what I found it useful for and what I found it not useful for. I actually think this is pretty quick and simple. So to get this connected, all you need to do is go here and then connect an app. So explore apps, you can go in there, connect it to your Clay workspace. Anyway, long story short, this is basically good for looking up single people or single data points and not good at doing anything in bulk. So let's take an example. Wake Tech, the largest community college in North Carolina. So first thing I did is I was asking it to look at a specific table, and it basically wasn't really able to do that. So I was like, okay, let's say I need a new piece of information. Use Clay to look up who's the president of Wake Tech. It goes through, finds these people, great. I can then view, this is the person we care about. I can click view some information. It's got their work history embedded off here that's pulling from LinkedIn, so that's nice. And then if I want to add an email, it's actually annoying that it's queued it up for quite so many people because it is going to use credits for all of these. But anyway, that's good. So we were able to, again, it's kind of a little bit clunky, but we were able to get their email. So that's cool. And I also waste a load of credits on other people's emails who I don't want. What we cannot really do in here, and again, I could continue to go enrich this for other people in Wake Tech, yada, yada, yada. And I can enrich it with other data points. But what I can't do is if I go back to my conversation is I want to find, say, the presidents of all of the community colleges. I tried seeing what it was like if it would just spit out an email. This is based upon, I told it that I was from bibliu.com, and this is what it came up with. You know, I don't think this is bad, but I also think this email's a kind of shit in a TAM constrained market, and I wouldn't send it. I just don't think, you can refine it. You can do so much better than that in a TAM constrained market. Like, I almost see it as account based marketing at scale. So anyway, forget that, but you could generate the email quick. Now, let's suppose, though, I was like, okay, so it helped me find the email for one community college president real fast. But what about if I wanted them for all of the 58 community colleges in North Carolina? Could it do that? And long story short, the answer is it cannot. So even when I went and gave it effectively, well, I told it to go and get the list itself of all the 58 colleges. It then said it needed the domain. I was like, can you not go find the domain? Anyway, it couldn't. So I gave it all the schools and then domain. And it says, yes, we can do that here. Except no, we can't really, because it can only really do it at one company at a time. So actually, by this point, I would have already been better off going straight just into Clay and doing my work in there, and then, enriching everything I want within here as I would normally do. So all that to be said, this is good for looking up like a single contact. Yeah, it's good for looking up a single person or single contact. And I guess if you have HubSpot integrated in here as well, you don't already have that person, you could then say add them to HubSpot, yada, yada, yada. But this is like, and look, it explains it here. It's for on-demand research. So it's effectively giving you those data providers that are available in Clay for single use queries, or single row queries, sorry. So that's what this is really about, single row queries, in my opinion. And then you can keep asking it for more information, but this is not designed for bulk list production, which is the majority of what we're currently doing in Clay. So this is a feature, not a replacement of your existing workflows, most likely.